Creative critical reflection. How does your product use or challenge convictions, and how does it represent social groups or issues? I feel as if my product challenges conventions by reversing the gender roles, and instead of having a man always being labeled as a stalker or dangerous in film, and having a woman play one instead. I feel as if my project represents the issue of stalking in modern day society, because it truly happens everywhere, especially since the recent rise in multiple different types of social media that's trending. The film subverts the male stalker by using a female stalker instead. While this is not empowering, it is a realistic choice which broadens representation and takes the focus off of disempowered female body. How does your product engage with audiences, and how will it be distributed as a real media text? This would most likely consist of young adults, due to the fact that young adults might find a film like this interesting and something that they relate to. For example, young adults tend to gravitate towards a person they might find interest in, just like the main character gravitated towards the female lead, and by having characters do things such as this, they may see themselves in a different light or learn lessons. I imagine that it would be distributed through multiple streaming platforms such as Netflix or Hulu, or likely through social media to reach my target demographic. How did your production skills develop throughout this project? My production skills throughout the project developed in many different ways. For instance, in the start, I felt almost clueless on how I should record while using technical elements such as angles, zoom-ins, close-ups, etc. There were also times where obstacles such as wind ruining the sound quality or the sun's rays creating glares in the videos that I had to face as a cinematographer. There were many times where we needed to retake some scenes or shots to make sure they came out as perfect as they could. How did you integrate technologies, software, hardware, online, into this project? The technologies used for our project were very important to the final outcome. The software we used in order to edit was called Premiere Pro, and it allowed us to make sure our project didn't have any weird cuts, allowed us to add aspects like music in order to set the mood in the film, and allowed our film to look very smooth and all put together. Hardware like Google Drive and online messages helped our group communicate with each other and share any ideas that we had.